This neighborhood has some unwanted guests. You can't just pack their luggage and ask them to leave.
How are you? Good morning.
It's going to take some drastic measures, and that's why the Department of Environmental Health Vector Control went door to door.
We are in Spring Valley, and we are canvassing a neighborhood,
inviting homeowners to a public meeting regarding a vector problem. A vector is an animal or insect that can carry and pass on a human disease. Some examples are mosquitoes, ticks, and in this neighborhood, rats.
Last year, we got several different complaints to our office.
Last year would be 2010.
And with the several inspections around the neighborhood,
homeowners are encouraged to get rid of rodents on their own. But in this case, at this home, the rats outnumbered the neighborhood.
The problem was rather severe.
We came here at night around 8 to 9 o'clock, and we actually saw the rodents running around the ceiling, the roof. They were just all over the place.
The owner at the time was feeding stray cats, and the rats began to feed off of their food.
The rats started to multiply excessively, and we would visit the owner, we would advise him, consult with him, and he was cooperating with us in our eyes.
Fast forward to 2011. The situation was so out of control that Robert had to put into gear the Vector Control's enforcement program. That meant first getting an inspection warrant.
We spoke to the property owner, gave him an abatement warrant, and he failed to do that, so we went back to the judge several times.
They were issued forcible entry warrants.
Actually is rather impressive because you are forcing yourselves upon someone's property.
But they weren't prepared when they walked through the door.
The house is completely consumed inside. There's no more drywall. There's about 8 or 9 inches of debris.
The rats were feasting on anything they could sink their teeth into.
This is the first I've seen that they actually consumed drywall. And the reason we can tell that they consumed the drywall is because their droppings are a fluorescent white, and you see that throughout the entire house.
The number one priority for Robert and his team was to protect public health. They kept their focus on this task even when the home switched owners.
With the new owners, we had to issue them a new order and notice to abate.
And that new order was to demolish the house.
Reason being is because there's just so many openings allowing rats to the access into the house, and we consider this structure as a rat harborage.
For Robert and his team, this was an extreme case that took some time to rectify. Even though they had to rid the home of rats themselves, their job is not to work as exterminators, and it was the responsibility of the owner to hire a demolition company.
If there's a problem or question anywhere from San Ysidro all the way to Campo and up to Oceanside, we will go out. We will dispatch someone, one of our technicians, to assist you in any sort of questions that you may have to address your rat problem. It's a service that is paid through property taxes.
That doesn't mean that the bill to demolish this home was handed to the taxpayers.
The fee or the cost of demolishing this property lies upon the owner of the property.
And the owner can be assured that Vector Control will be there to advise on any other rodent problem.